My name is Miriam Ongoi and welcome to the Rule-Based Show, a news analysis and interpretation program that focuses on real issues that impact our lives. We'll focus on politics, business, and art. But before we dive into the moment, let's begin with the news headlines. Varsities hit hard by the low enrollment of students. Liberian First Female President kicked out of party. Raila Amolo Odinga sworn in as the people's president. And finally, Kenya to participate in the 2018 Winter Olympics. For more news, join us at the top of the hour. On today's show, we'll focus on the 2016 Universities Amendment Act. And our reporter Mary Zawadi has compiled a comprehensive report about the act.
The 2016 University Amendment Act was recently signed into law by His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. This act was meant to transform the election processes and systems in universities. But do students and faculty understand? And if they do they even agree to it?
Some of the laws introduced into the Act are: elections will be conducted by the electoral colleges. Only 7 officials will be recognized by the electoral college system, that is, the chairperson, the vice chair, the secretary general, treasurer, and 3 other members to represent special interest of students. The chairperson and the vice chair will be of opposite gender, and 2/3 of the members should be of the same gender. The student council can hold office for a maximum of 2 one-year terms.
Sometimes bureaucracy is good, you see, and because having one student as the president over several governments makes it a little bit tricky.
I'm saying it's a good idea is because having one student government gives that opportunity for people to deal with issues together. Like now we have 2 different campuses having 2 different leaders. It's hard for them to push for a certain idea together, yet this is one campus. But also the challenge comes in when it comes to students learning. Because now when you are a leader, maybe in both campuses, it affects your academics because you'll be needed. You'll be needed most of the time in maybe both campuses.
Also assist because you see once a person has vied, even if he transfers to another college, he's not in a position to vie. That means that we are giving an opportunity to other students to also exercise their skills of leadership.
I don't know anything about the Amendment Act, but I would advise our DUSA government to such important messages they should share with us as students because we are the major stakeholders here and we're being affected.
I spoke to Biar Akujang, an election official, to understand more about the electoral college system.
Governs our elections. It is not, even currently, it can't be the best system because number one, students are not actually enlightened on the importance of this. They are not actually told the formula of how delegates will be selected. They might accuse the administration of selecting individuals who will go and vote on their favor. And by not doing so or not enlightening them, it will be a danger. It will even leave a question of legitimacy to the incoming student regime. So my advice could be, for now, we put it aside, considering the elections are just a few months away, so that we actually have a forum where students will have to participate, the students have to give their inputs before implementation. But currently it can't be there.
According to the Act, the electoral colleges will be formed based on the institution's departments and faculties. The students from each electoral college will elect 3 representatives who will elect the student council members within 30 days of election.
We were among when the act was made, we were supposed to be almost among the first universities to apply it. And therefore we were not really prepared. And by that time there was a court case which wanted to stop it. And so we were a little careful on how best to handle it. And so there were elections that were done in the old constitution, but the government that was elected is transitional. And so this is the government within which they should form a committee to look at the appealing of their, or the reviewing of their constitution in order to facilitate that we comply with the act. Because whichever way, now there should be no elections which are done outside the act. Yeah, well, from where I sit, I would have really loved a democratically elected government. Because it means the voice of the people would have been very well communicated. When you use a college, well, people can manipulate it and make sure that the people in the college are the right people, so that they elect the right person. I think Kenya has gone through a lot of democratization. And to me, I would have been of the opinion that we form good laws that will still make it a direct vote for the people.
Martin Luther once said that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But if democracy is stripped off from the people, what is left for the system? Reporting for the Real Base Show, my name is Mary Zawad.
Welcome back to the Real Base Show, and I'm your host Miriam Mongoi. And thanks to our reporter Mary Zawadi for the detailed report about the Universities Amendment Act. With me here is Colette Mutio. She's the Vice Chair of the Daystar University Students Association. She's also the Academic Secretary and a third-year student here at Daystar University. Welcome, Colette.
Thank you very much.
So, what's your opinion on the newly passed Amendment Act?
I'm not for it, and myself with a group of leaders are actually going to take it to Parliament again. I think the effects were not thoroughly thought through, and also the interpretation of it is not clear.
Could you mention in detail some of the grey areas you are going to be contesting?
One of the things is actually the first one in the Constitution. It talks about the chair and the vice chair being of opposite gender. Well, I'm actually in disagreement with that, because that would mean that there'd be a lot of incompetent people coming on board for the sake of fulfilling that.
You've mentioned to be a lot of grey areas, and don't you think the Act has any benefits which can favor student leaders or students in any way?
From my side, it actually has more bad than good. And I think if it was finding a solution, we should have come together as student leaders and whoever wanted to make those amendments, and we propose our solutions. Because that's one way of looking at it, you know? But when you do that, you're depriving students of very many other things on the basis of trying not or preventing other babu winners. You get? So for me, that wasn't a good way of sorting it out, or a good way of solving it.
What do you think of the practicality of one student government running the institutions, like here in Daystar, one student government running both the Nairobi campus and the Thika campus?
We are not God, we are not omnipresent. We cannot be in Daystar, Thiriva, and be in Daystar Valley Road at the same time. Hence, this system has been working of having two governments there. So you have a representative from here, a president from here, and a president from there. So when we also look at the dynamics of Daystar Valley Road and Daystar Thiriva, they are very, very different.
Yeah. So far, I've spoken to some students and lecturers, and when we ask them about the 2016 Universities Amendment Act, most of them have no clue or have no idea.
Yeah.
So how would you ensure to create awareness on the Act?
You know, you're even talking about the students and the lecturers, and I'm even concerned about even student leaders themselves all across the board. They actually don't know. So that's why I was saying the interpretation of the Act itself has not been done properly. Because you see, there's the Act itself, but when it comes to the institution, there's the domestication part of it to make it our own, yeah? Because as Daystar, we can choose to merge this and this. As UON, they can choose to merge gender and something, you know? Now, a lot of institutions don't even know how to interpret the Act, and it's not been made clear to even the students. Of course, when we begin the process of referendum and amending our constitution to make it agreeable with the constitution of the land, then we would have to create awareness through various programs. We've actually created a timetable or a program as how we're going to work it out in both campuses once we begin the process. Yeah. But as at now, as I have told you, our main aim is to contest it in court. Yeah.
Having served as a student leader, I bet there are gray areas or gaps you've seen as a leader. So what recommendations would you want the government or to add in the Amendment Act if they could do another Amendment Act on the university?
Really, that's the part, or that is meant to be the part. But if you actually look at it, research has shown that over the period of, I think, late 1990s to now, a lot of student leaders don't actually necessarily go into politics, and you ask where's the missing link. I think there should be a lot of mentorship in terms of that. If student leaders can be able to be given opportunities to go and make decisions on behalf of their students or on behalf of the constituents in terms of the national arena, would be giving them an opportunity to actually have a taste of what happens outside. So by the time they get outside and want to vie for national politics, they'd have a feel of how national politics is. And that way we'd avoid breeding some leaders that we actually question.
Thank you so much. And we'll go for a short break. And next, we're going to be having our citizen report.
Mom, mbona unapika chai mingi?
Sababu kuna wageni wanakuja.
Mbona chai?
Sababu kawaida yetu sisi wa Kenya kukaribisha wageni wetu na chai. Na chai poa, leta kama maziwa poa.
Kama Ilara.
Kama maziwa ya Ilara. Karibuni jamani, karibuni chai.
Karibuni jameni, karibuni chai.
Jamii yetu husema karibu kwa ladha na cream ya Ilara. Ilara Fresh Milk, uzuri wa kipekee na afya tele.
Hi, my name is Ndolo. I'm the citizen journalist of the day. And as you can see, I am in an amphitheater at Daystar University. So basically, I've just come to find out whether having a student government is okay or it's not okay. So I'm going to get opinions from two different individuals. So let me start with the first individual.
I don't think having a joint student government for different campuses is okay because different campuses have unique issues, and I think it will be better placed to have a different set of individuals to deal with it. So I don't think it's a good idea. I think what has been happening should continue, and this new system should not be implemented.
Okay, you have had it. Okay, let's go to the next person.
I don't think having a joint government is really good for campuses because I think each campus tends to have a cultural structural reform that if we tend to disrupt somehow by joining various campuses, it actually work.
Okay guys, so there you have it, straight from Daystar University. I'm your journalist, Ndolo.
Test the acts. Then, what is the future of the Universities Amendment Act? For more information concerning today's topic, follow us on our social media pages. I've been your host, Miriam Ongoi, and this is The Real Biz